Hello everyone, Tuesday the 11th of July. How are we all doing? A little bit of sunshine out today and hopefully the rain stays away. Those that are on holidays, enjoy, and those that aren't well and couldn't be with us this week, we hope that you get well soon and we'll see you next week. A little bit of a sense in class this week that we're struggling a little bit. I do feel, without making excuses, the weather plays a huge part in it. We're looking forward to the sunshine. We get enough rain in winter in Ireland. Simple things like that can just knock us off track, or might be after having a good run of things in the past couple of weeks. Then sometimes we get a little bit complacent, maybe the scales stay the same. That's okay. It's actually very hard to stay the same. If we're up a couple of pound, it's not the end of the world. It will be the end of the world if you keep on rewriting history and you live in the past, you live in last week, rather than creating new results for this week and new targets. Your week starts now, start as you mean to go on, and be an even better finisher, okay? But we are doing fantastic, great weight loss, lots of £7 stickers, stone for stone, which is absolutely brilliant, and loads of paper clips. We just need to keep our focus. Some of us might need to press that big red button, press reset this week, and let's refocus on our own personal journey. Simple little changes like portion size, like keeping the food diary, drinking our water, maybe a little bit of exercise, maybe not eating late at night, making sure that we're eating regularly. A whole big series of things is in there. So this week's talk is part 2 of the hormone talk. So we've number 6 to 9 on that one, on the poster. I will share the poster into the group also. So it is important that we're aware of what's happening to our body. Sometimes with hormones we can feel quite high, we can feel quite low at different points. We have a whole mix of that all within a couple of minutes. But when we realise, I know for me, when I know the reason why, I find it easier to process things. If I don't know the reason why, I find it harder to get my head around it, let's say. But hormones, as we discussed last week in part 1, plays a huge role in everything. And that's why sometimes we can feel so up and down. We're just that little bit wishy-washy. So this is for men and women as well, the part 2. And like that, the tips went into last week's talk and also into the group as well of tips of how to get the hormones back on track. So number 6, what you have is neuropeptide Y. So for short, this is called NPY hormone. So sometimes if you get your blood results, what you see is the list of hormones that they're checking for hormones, and these hormones will be listed in that category, so they'll be shortened to NPY. So basically this is a hormone produced by cells in your brain and also in your nervous system that basically stimulates appetite and decreases your energy. So it's quite an important one. And what it does, decreases energy expenditure in response to fasting or to stress, and it's activated in the fat tissue, okay? So women tend to have more fat tissue, and that's just a difference of hormones for childbearing. Back to hormones, those lovely little things. And men have more muscle tissue. That's why men lose weight quicker than women, because they burn calories 24/7 in that muscle tissue even when they sleep. Our fat tissue is very lazy and it sleeps with us. So what are we going to do to increase our muscle tissue that we burn more? So for the women, increase the protein. Make sure that we're all on 3 servings of protein a day. Obviously lean protein on that shelf of the food pyramid is really important, because this is activated in the fat tissue. That what it does is that it stimulates your appetite, so it makes you feel that you're hungry, but it decreases the energy. So sometimes you might have a meal and you say, God, I'm exhausted, need to have a little sit down. That shouldn't be the case. So it could mean that this hormone's a little bit low, because generally after eating we should feel that a little bit of a burst of energy. Number 7, then you have glucagon. This is like peptide 1. So this is the hormone produced in your gut, so this is why this is important. When nutrients enter your intestines, it plays a major role in keeping your blood sugar levels stable. So that's sometimes where we hit the slumps, the 11 o'clock, 3 p.m. slumps is what we say. Blood sugar spiking at different levels. I know good for you in the Monday class, you gave me the feedback this week that you were eating more regularly this week, and that's where we had the 3 and 4 pound weight loss, that you weren't going those long gaps. So this is very important, because it is produced in your gut before it enters into the intestine, the food, to break it down and send a signal where it's actually going to go in the body. But it's very important to keep your blood sugar stable, so it's linked into number 1 hormone of last week, which was insulin. Number 8 then, this is a hard one to say, chlorhexidine. This is a fullness hormone. This is again produced by cells in your gut after a meal, okay? And it's important for energy, this one. So this is really important, because this is what's going to make us feel full, this hormone, and this is what we need to make sure that is in working order. Hormones at different stages of life are all going to go out of sync, but the main things that we can do is eat regularly, watch our weight, make sure we're drinking our water, a little bit of exercise in there as well, increase our protein. Then your last one, number 9 on this series, is peptide YY. So this is also a gut hormone. This decreases your appetite, and it can be low if we carry weight around the middle. Generally, most of the population will carry weight around the middle, because the seat of gravity is usually the last place that we lose weight, because when we lose weight it comes this way off the body from the face down. As I was getting to share in the class this week, I'd love to save the belly, because I think more so women are focused on the belly. We don't even maybe look at our face in the mirror with this first thing, how we looking. Now if you could go to a butcher, put the belly up, say slice that off the way they slice meat. Sometimes we're not so worried about what's behind us because it's our bum. But this one is important, this hormone, because it decreases your appetite, but it can run low if we carry weight around the middle where the vital organs are. So I hope the talk helped. Next week we're back into our mojo, getting behind the psychology of weight loss and weight gain. So it's about self-worth. There's a series of talks that's going to be coming up as well. So your little motto for this week is motivation is what gets you started, but habit is what keeps you going. So when we first started, our motivation would have been quite high. We're cycling ourselves up to get weighed. We realised we probably have to having all the food that we want or drink that we want over that weekend. We're saying the scales will be the highest it's going to be from now. We get it out of our system, and that's the motivation that gets us started. Maybe the clothes are getting tight. We have a holiday coming up. We have an occasion. Maybe someone said to us you had to put on a bit of weight. There could be a whole different reason. It could be medical issues why we started to join. But that motivation is what got you started. Now, habit is what's going to see consistent weight loss. So habit of keeping a food diary, habit of drinking your 2 litres of water, habit of watching your portion size. And this becomes second nature. Like, say, for instance, you get up at a certain time, you have your shower, whether it's in the morning or the evening. Sometimes you can say about people, I could time my watch off them, because they're very much by the routine. And sometimes that's what we hate. I hate, especially on holidays, having watches or clocks or being aware of the time. But on a day-to-day routine, that's what we need, because habit is what keeps us going, and habit is what's going to see consistent weight loss, folks. So again, positive or negative feedback, let me know. But I hope that we're all doing well. Any questions, again, please just ask. That's why I'm here. Brand new week to make changes and to see results, but we must make change. Remember that the power is in your hands. But well done, everyone. Remember that I am here to support you. We are doing fantastic as a group. We are a great team. All of us in this together. There is no I in team. We're all here together and we have each other's back. So have a great week and stay safe, everyone, and get well to those that aren't feeling too well this week. Bye bye. Big hugs and kisses.